Hey, this is Touhid from Touhid. In this video tutorial, I'm going to talk about two main ways that Python represents number. And also, I'm going to talk about the basic mathematical operations of Python. In this channel, I make different kind of programming and tech related videos. If you are new, consider to subscribe. So let's jump into the video. So let's look at the objective of this video. The first objective of this video is to understand the difference between ints and floats, learn commonly used math operations, work with simple mathematical operations. Well, real life have different kind of numbers. You might think that a number is a number. So what is the difference between real life numbers and numbers in Python? But in Python, numbers are represented differently because it's related to the memory. If you work with the whole number, it will take memory, and if you work with the fractional number, it will take more memory. So before we work with numbers, we need to know the types and the representation system and so on. Well, there are two main types of number in Python. The first one is integer number, and the second one is floating point number. Well, what is an integer type number? Integer type number is a whole number. Inside the integer type number, there is no fraction, like 4, 57, minus 10, 2020, 297, minus 3000, and so on. And what is a floating point number? Well, a floating point number will be with a fraction, like 6.1, 1.333, 0.1, 1.999, and so on. Well, an integer type number will take memory. A floating point number will take more memory. Because of the precision, the whole number 4 is only one digit, but 6.1 is two digit, and also 57 and 1.33333 and so on. The precision of 57 and 1.333 is different. 57 will take memory, and also 1.333 will take more memory. And now let's look at the example of these two numbers. 1.0, still 1.0 is a fractional number, is a floating point, and also 4 is a whole number. But how we will know? We will use a function called type. We will talk about the function later. At first, you need to write type, and then the parentheses. Inside the parentheses, you need to give the parameter. Like if it is not making any sense, type as I typed here, and then we will talk about this function later. In the parentheses, we will type 3.4, and if I execute this code, it says class float. That means forget about the class. Look at here. We will talk about the class later. That means it's a floating point number. If we write type again and type 4, we can see that it is a type number because it is saying here int. Int mean integer type, and float mean floating point type number. If we type here 1.9999, and if we execute this code, it's also floating point number. If we write 77777, then 0.1, it will also give floating point number. If we type 1 and then 0.0, it will be also floating point number. If we type 127, it will be also an integer number. If we type 200, let's make it 2500, it will also say that it is a integer type number. By the help of this function, you can know that what type of number you are using in your program. And now let's learn about some mathematical operations in Python. Well, Python isn't just a calculator, but you can use as one. Like 1 plus 1, 5 minus 3, 1 plus 4 minus 2. You can set your own precision. Like if you are a silly person like me and you want to combine different type of operations, you can combine different type of operations like 1 plus 4 minus 2 into 3 like this. Let me show you some example. Okay, let's type 2 minus 5, it will be minus 3. 5 minus 3, it will be 2. 25 minus 5, it will be 20. If I write 1 plus 2 plus 3, it will be 6. If I write 1 plus 25 minus 3, it will be 23. But if I write 5 plus 2.0, well, let's run it. It will be 7.0, because if we give a whole number and a fractional number, it will return a fractional number. If we write a whole number and a whole number, that means an integer number and an integer number, it will give us an integer number. So let's look at some example. 1.0 plus 2.0, it will be 3.0. If we write 2 plus 5, it will be 7. If we write 25.3.0, 25, if we write 25 plus 3.0, it will be 28.0. So that is the fact, and so on. Well, now let's look at some commonly used math operations in Python. Well, you can see here there is a different types of math operations in Python. The addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, exponent, modulo, and integer division, and also the exponent used for representing the roots. Well, let me give you some examples of these math operations in Python. Well, now if we write 25 plus 25, it should be 50. If we write 25 minus 5, it should be 20. If we write 5 multiply by 2, it should be 10. If you write 100 plus 2 into 3, it will be 106. So these are the basic, but what about the modulus, and what about the exponent, and what about the integer division? So let's look at some example. Let me give you some example of modulus operator or modulus operations. When we use modulus operator, like while calculating the number is odd or even or odd, especially like if we divide the number and we get the remainder 0, it should be an even number. When we want to know a number is even or odd, we use modulus operator. And also modulus operator is used to know the remainder. So let me give you an example. 5 modulus 2, and what is the output? 1, because the remainder is 1. If we type 8 modulus 2, it should be 0 because it's a even number. So now let me give you an example of the exponent. If we type 125 and exponent 0.5, it should be 7.1 points blah blah blah, because it's give you the root of 125. And also if we type 2 exponent 2, it should be 4. So it will work as the same as exponent work in the mathematics. And now let's look at the integer division. If we divide a number like 25 divided 5, it should give us 5, because inside 25, 5 goes 5 times, and also it will give us a fractional number. But if we want the exact decimal number or a whole number, we can type 25/5. It will give us 5. That means it is the output, and we have no fractional part with the 5. If you think that this video was helpful for you, please subscribe to my channel right now, and don't forget to turn on the bell icon to get the notification every time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.